Hello, so this video tutorial will introduce you to Scratch. Now Scratch is a nice little bit of software which is free to use, which will introduce you to the world of programming. Now I've just opened up a new web browser tab here, and I'm going to type in the word Scratch just up here. And this will do a search for me for Scratch. Now the first website that comes up here is the Scratch website. I don't want to download Scratch 1.4 because that is an older version. This version is Scratch 2.0 and it is a new version, and it allows us to not only work in class but continue working at home. All we need is a login. You'll see I'm already logged in here. If you haven't already logged in or created a login, what you'll need to do is join Scratch. So what you'll need to do is think of a username that you can remember. It might be an idea to use something that you're already using in school. So for example, if your first name was John Smith, you could type in the first three letters of your first name and the first three letters of your surname, followed by a number. That number could be something familiar to you, like your house number, or perhaps the year that you were born. And you need to choose a password. It says remember it, don't tell anybody else. Now please take the responsibility to remember your usernames and passwords. Make it something that you'll easily remember. If you want to, it might be an idea to write down your Scratch username in your homework diary and to write in your password somewhere obscurely, somewhere that somebody wouldn't be able to easily see it. It's not ordinary practice to write down your password, but in this instance I can't reset your password, so it's very important that you remember your password. And it's saying here it must be at least 6 characters long. Try to use a combination of uppercase, lowercase and also numbers. And if I click next, it's then asking me for my date of birth, and the country. Obviously the United Kingdom is right down the bottom, and you need to put in some sort of email address of your own or your parents'. Just pause it for now, and when you've done that, click OK, let's go. So you've joined Scratch, and here you've got different areas. You've got lots of different examples of other peoples around the world that you could use. You can, for example, go into this featured project here. It's just taking a little bit of time to do so, and you can actually have a little play of the game, and you can see inside to see what code they've used to make that game work. There you go. If I go back to go back to the home page, I just click on the top left here, Scratch, and I can also use Discuss to see if I can find help from other people, to see what other people are talking about. I can go to Create, where I can create my own. Now I'm just going to talk you through the Scratch area. Now you've got your file name at the top, which is something that you should use all the time to keep yourself organized, to make sure you know what it is. When you need to go back, you can find something easily. So if we call this, for example, cat game, and if you think about the different areas like a theatre, so you've got here your backstage, which is where your characters are. You've got your scenes, you've got your main stage here, which is where the cat is. This is where the game or animation is played out, and here is where you write your script, and you use the different types of code. And you've got different color-coded bits of code that you can move inside this script area here. And then when, for example, when clicked, flag, move 10 steps. So the cat just moved 10 steps when clicked. Very simple program. Now this saves automatically, but if I want to find that again, I can go to my stuff, and I can see all my projects plus all the projects that people have shared with me. Okay, so there are other options with this as well to do with sharing your projects with other people. If I click on share here, that's shared publicly now, so anybody could search for that within Scratch and find it. So during next lesson we'll be learning how to set up some basic programs, building up to a nice little maze game that you will learn how to code. My challenge for you now is, can you create a little animation involving two characters where they are talking to each other? So you might want to get rid of the mouse and find new characters, new sprites. You can do that by clicking on new sprite and finding a character, for example this one. Clicking OK. So you have to run the script on that particular sprite. So the challenge is to create a conversation between two people in time for next lesson.